So, I think it's safe to say that Attack on Titan is easily a top 10 for most anime and manga fans. The character development, crazy. The world building, crazy. The twist, crazy. This series is a very hard series to hate, which is why a lot of fans love it. But the manga ended, and soon the anime is gonna end too. So, what's gonna fill that space? Me personally, I believe it's gonna be Kaiju number 8. Now, Kaiju number 8 is a manga with a lot of similarities to Attack on Titan. The story is set in a post-apocalyptic world where monsters plague humans. The main character can turn into one of these monsters. And there's a defense force that goes out daily to fight these monsters. So I'm sure you can see the two similarities between this series and Attack on Titan. And just a warning, I am going to be talking about the 60 chapters that are out right now because I don't feel like it's much of a spoiler, so be wary of that. Now, don't think Kaiju number 8 is a carbon copy of Attack on Titan because it definitely isn't. It's a completely different story, it has a completely different feel. In fact, I find myself enjoying the intro of this series a lot more than I did of Attack on Titan. Mainly because I think things are really paced well in this series. A lot of things that you wouldn't expect to happen until later on in the story happens within the first 60 chapters. This includes our main character Kafka, who can turn into Kaiju number 8, getting captured and found out by the defense force within the first 60 chapters. This includes one of the main characters and the captain of the defense force getting killed off within the first 60 chapters, and just to top the cake off, he wasn't just killed, he was also sucked into the main antagonist of the story. Yes, you heard me right, sucked into. The main antagonist of the story right now seems to be Kaiju number 9, and what happened is that he fused with the dead body of the captain, Azayo. Which is going to make for a really interesting encounter when they fight him again, because they're not just going to be seeing the face of this Kaiju number 9, they're going to be seeing the face of their once beloved captain. And that's not all the craziness, as we also see that Kaiju number 10, who they supposedly defeated in this story, comes back alive because they have him captive, and he wants to be a weapon for the defense force. So for any new people that may sound confusing, but basically for the defense force, what they do is they kill a kaiju and they make it a weapon for themselves. This kaiju, who I know is still alive, wants to be a weapon for the defense force. He legit says that he doesn't care who he kills, human or kaiju, as long as he's fighting. And again, this happens within the first 60 chapters. We're not even over 2 years in yet? This is why I say this story is going to be so crazy and probably have so many twists and crazy moments that it might just rival Attack on Titan, or at least get in that same stratosphere. I've been saying this for the longest, but I believe all it needs is just an anime adaptation, and then it can become another Demon Slayer type situation. It's already selling amazingly, it already has amazing reviews, people love this story, all it needs is an anime. And when it does get an anime, and people start loving it and calling it their favorite anime or the next big Shonen Jump story, don't forget what I said early on. So I hope you guys enjoy. That's been the video. Drop a like, drop a sub, drop a comment if you enjoyed. And I'll catch y'all later. Deuces.